I'm Jake, and I can't skate, but it does make me laugh that as soon as I put out my recap of July 1st, the Flames decided to officially sign goalie Ivan Prosvetov to be the backup to Dustin Wolf. Prosvetov, let's talk about him because he's quite interesting. His previous stints in the NHL were with Arizona and Colorado, and most of his NHL experience is in the Colorado organization, and he was hovering around a 900 save percentage, dipping a bit below it to 895 in 11 games. Oddly enough, he was sent down to the Colorado Eagles and was a 921 goalie with a sterling 2.23 goals against average. So at the AHL level, he's shown the ability to be excellent. Also of note, this year he played at CSKA Moscow for 38 games and had a 920 save percentage and a 232 goals against and 29 wins. That's excellent. He's not going to be called upon to do that here, but if he can find that kind of form as a backup, that is an excellent backup to Dustin Wolf. I gotta think, given his limited NHL experience, he's gonna be quite used to the small workload that will come to him in Calgary, because Dustin Wolf is gonna play over 60 games this year. 1 second, I'm just looking up those contract details again. 1 year, one way, 950,000. With the one-way contract, they are expecting him to be the backup and not Cooley. And I gotta wonder what it actually means for Cooley, because he's gonna be the full-time wrangler again unless something really happens to Prosvetov here. And I wonder how he's feeling about that, although he adapted to it reasonably well last year until he fell off a cliff a bit after Christmas. But it is looking like we have our backup goalie, and it's on a fairly cheap, low risk deal. And this is somebody who's shown the potential in the K. It hasn't really translated to NHL success, but if it had, he probably wouldn't be available right now. So we'll see how this works, but I find it funny that I was waiting for this all day. This was rumored since about 11 o'clock this morning, and I'm not a big rumor guy. I don't want to report something and have to retract it on the YouTube channel here. So I'm only gonna be giving you news once things are confirmed. And so I was waiting to put out that last video all day, and then I finally decided to give up and figured it would happen tomorrow. And of course, once I do that, the Flames actually do sign Prosvetov, and he's now clearly intended to be the backup goalie for the Flames. Once again, happy Canada Day. Go Flames. I'll be reporting any news that obviously comes out like I normally do. For the next 8 days, I have been working on draft videos, profiles of all the guys we selected. I gave my initial thoughts, but these are gonna be individual quick dives into the players. So I'll still have videos for you guys even if the news gets a bit slow. And then I've got some ideas as we go through the dog days as well. Like, share, and subscribe.